Um, so mindset versus mind models. Um, I spoke at NES, and I'll jump back there for a moment. And the key point is just recognizing how mindset has actually held so many people stuck. It is freaking amazing as to the number of people who seem to be stuck in mindset because they can't quite get it to where they need it to be. They can't quite get themselves to the point where they go, hey, this is the piece that I need. This is the piece that is necessary for me. And I was reading a book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Blank. And I think you guys can fill in the blanks on that one. Great book, well, interesting book at the very least. And, you know, there's a few things that are there, and that modern psychology or current levels of psychology, I won't even call it modern because it's so old. You know, it's been around for, 30, 50 years, even in some cases. And mindset has literally been studied for 26 years in universities, and all they came up with, I mean, it's a good place to start, don't get me wrong. I mean, I do acknowledge the fact that mindset and the book Mindset here, written by Dr. Carol Dweck, actually is a great place to start if you've got nothing else. But it's a lousy place to end. And in fact, it will tend to hold you stuck very, very, very quickly because it doesn't create flexible, adaptable ways of adjusting your mind other than, say, have a learning mindset. Well, have a learning mindset is great, but that's going to give you, what am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to learn? What am I supposed to learn? Well, we've solved that problem, and we've gone into, with mind models, we've solved that problem about what do you need to learn, and gone that one huge step more. And that whole piece, that more piece is, how do I do this? And, I've got two things, that a small quote here. If you're standing in front of a mirror repeating affirmations saying that you're beautiful because you feel as if you say that because you feel as if you're not beautiful enough. Well, and if you are following dating and relationship advice because you feel that you are unlovable already, and you're trying goofy visualization exercises is about being more successful, you feel that through that you weren't being successful enough already. And I go, there are so many things that people try to do that they repeat and they hope that they get a different result, and they keep on doing that. But I've just talked to too many people who are still stuck doing those kinds of things and not getting the results that they're looking for. And, when I was at NES, I asked people in the audience, and I was just reviewing that video today. And boy, there were a lot of people that really seemed to resonate with that about being stuck and trying to do the correct thing and trying to do all that, the self-help stuff. But the self-help stuff is usually focused on what you're lacking and not on skill sets that fill in the void. And that's another huge piece of mind models. We're not here telling you that you're lacking anything other than you don't have a specific piece of the puzzle that you've been looking for. And I'm not going to tell you that all you need to do is stand in front of a mirror and recite Kumbaya and, go around and do whatever it is that you need to do. That's not going to work. But if you have identifiable, repeatable, and duplicatable mind models, skills and behaviors that you can do, and most importantly, test them out and test them to see if they work 3 times Don't waste your time. If my mind models do not work for you by the third time, please come and talk to me, number one, because I guarantee you, you're probably not doing it correctly, because I've tested these things out rigorously, and they work over 80% of the time the first time. Okay? That's what happens with mind models.